Hi guys, this is Chris. This is another DIY, of course it's a DIY channel. I'm going to show you how to make your own hardwood floor cleaner. This is my hardwood floor. My hardwood floors go throughout most of my house. But in this area, it drives me nuts, mostly because of this door. It causes a lot of light to come into my foyer area, which I absolutely love. What I don't love is when that light highlights all of these. I don't know if you can see them. You can see them really good here. All of these kind of scuff marks on my floor. So instead of sometimes to get up all these scuff marks, a lot of people go out and buy a lot of hardwood cleaners, and it gets very... Sorry about that, my phone was ringing. What I was saying is a lot of people buy a lot of like hardwood floor cleaners, and it causes buildup on your hardwood floor because they're already shiny. You want to not put all that kind of chemical on top of your floor, and sometimes just vinegar alone will do the trick. But I have made my own combination of floor cleaner, and I have been very happy with it. So I want to show you. It's pennies on the dollar to make. I'm going to show you how to make it, and I'm going to show you the after this floor after I finish mopping it. All I use is a mop like this with a microfiber head. You can use a Swiffer and not use their liquid. I don't find their liquid does a very good job on their hardwood floor liquid. At first it does, but after a few, you get that buildup, and it's hard to get rid of. So I mop my floor, Swiffer mop, whatever, once a week, and it keeps it really shiny. I'm a week behind because classes started this week, so I've been off my cleaning regimen. So you're seeing it at probably not at its worst. I've seen it worse than this, but it's pretty bad right now. So let me go, and I'm going to show you how to make this, and I'll show you the after of this floor after I clean it, okay? Be right back. Okay guys, let me show you how I make this floor cleaner. First of all, let me show you what you're going to need. You're going to need 8 ounces or a cup of water. I already put the cup of water in here. You're also going to need 3/4 cup of vinegar, white distilled vinegar, and 3 cups of isopropyl alcohol or rubbing alcohol. The percentage really doesn't matter. I have 70% here, but 90% would be good too. It just really doesn't matter. And you're going to also need an empty container. I use this Febreze bottle. Because when you're mopping your floor, well, when I mop my floor, what I do is I spray on the floor before the area I'm about to Swiffer, and I mop that area, and I just keep moving back or whatever and spraying as I go. So you're going to need some type of spray bottle, and I like to put my recipe on the back, so when the bottle is empty, you can just fill this back up. Now, if you want to have a nice scent on this, you can put like 10 to 15 drops of lavender or lemon, essential oil, whatever it is you like, and that will kind of cut the smell of the vinegar. So I do that. I put lavender in mine, and it makes it smell a little bit nicer. So let's see. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna take the vinegar and fill this 1/4 cup 3 times, sorry. I'm doing this with one hand. There we go, 1. And it's as easy as this. It's just like putting all the ingredients together. 2. And 3. And this vinegar is uber cheap. As I said, this mixture is pennies on the dollar, really, because this gallon of distilled vinegar cost me less than $2. And look how much we use, not that much. And the isopropyl alcohol is really cheap too. You can get this at the dollar store for $1. And we're gonna put 3/4 cups of this in there as well. And the alcohol actually disinfects the floor as well as speeds up the drying process, and it does great things with shine and removing streaks. I've used vinegar by itself, and sometimes it cleans the floor, but it doesn't exactly remove all the streaks. Once I started adding alcohol to the formula, I've never had a streak problem. So yeah, this alcohol is a really key ingredient to this. And for completeness sake, I am going to stir this with a skewer. Like so. Make sure it's really stirred in. And then I'm going to put 10 to 15 drops of lavender. Be right back. I forgot to break that out. 1 second. Okay, here's my lavender. I just put some in my pipette, and I'm just going to count out 15 drops here. There's 15 drops there. And I'm just going to stir that in as well. Now the lavender will mix in, sorta. But I don't have any kind of emulsifying anything in it because, you know, I don't want the streaks and everything. So when I use it right before I spray, what I do is I just shake the bottle and it kind of mixes the lavender in the water. It smells so good. So all I do now is I just pour it in my bottle. Have it our spray container and just mop the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and mop the floor, and I'll show you the effects from just this, okay? Be right back. Okay guys, I finished mopping the floor. I hope you can see the difference. It is sparkling, gleaming clean. There's no scuff marks on the floor. And this is completely dry. This is not wet. Sometimes your floors, when they're wet, they look amazing. And then when they're dry, you see all the streaks and everything on the floor. No, this floor, I'm walking on it, is completely dry. And as you've seen before, all of, you see that gleamingness on here? All of it is clean. And all the scuff marks are done and gone. And the thing about my house is I get a lot of traffic through this front door. I'm the house where you have the son who's very social, and all of his friends come over and they always enter through the front door. So they are always all over these floors. So it took me less than a minute to clean, less than 2 minutes to mop this floor. And with that compound or mixture, you don't waste time. You're not scrubbing. You're just, you know, picking up the dirt and getting it clean. And with the alcohol, the isopropyl alcohol, rubbing alcohol, it dries the floor really, really quickly. And with hardwood floors, you know, drying is the big thing. You can't leave water on these floors or they'll start to warp. So, yeah, here we go. I hope you make it. I really, really like it. Pennies on the dollar. Very cheap, very easy. I used to hate mopping the floors because hardwood floors, although they're beautiful, after a while, they tend to get residue buildup, and sometimes it's hard to get off, and your floors start to look a little dull. I even know some people who try to use Windex on the floor. I don't think that's a problem, but I don't know the long-term effects of Windex on hardwood floors. But I don't know. It's not for me. I've been using this compound for a couple years, and nothing's wrong with my floors. So I know long term it does not hurt the floors at all. And this is all I do. I mop once a week with that, and that is it. So yeah, here's my kitchen floors in here. So yeah, it does a really great job, and you can see in the window over here that The light, I don't mind the light anymore because the light actually picks up the gleam of the floor, of the actual floor, and not the scuff marks. So, as I said, I hope you try it. Thanks for dropping in. Bye.